It purrs like a kitten. A 1928 Ford Model AA Peddler truck.
The store has owned this truck for 95 years. The business itself started 5 years earlier, but this was bought brand new by Merritt in 1928.
Merritt was Merritt Clarke, who sold dry goods in Bantam, Connecticut from 1923 until his death at age 92 in December 1992. Yvonne Gilliard Reynolds and her late husband bought the business the next year, along with the truck.
My understanding was that Merritt had gone to Waterbury to pick up his load of goods for the season, and he traded in the truck he was driving at that time for this brand new double Model A Ford truck and brought it home. He used it to travel around from his property here in Bantam at 1083 Bantam Road out of a little barn in the backyard. He would pack it every day from product in the store and drive out. He pretty much had about a 50-mile radius, sometimes staying overnight, and he would market his goods, which was clothing and footwear for men, women, and children. He got the idea because he grew up in his father's dry good business here in Bantam. And he initially started to peddle a little bit for his dad and then went on his own in 1923 with what became the Merritt Clarke's business. And he did that until the war shut him down when he couldn't get tires to replace the truck's tires in 1943. In 1943, the tires had given out, and because of World War II, he could not replace the tires. So he just backed it in to his little barn and told his customers they'd have to get there till the war was over. And then he chose never to take it back out. He just turned that little barn into an actual brick and mortar store with the truck still in it.
The Model AA pretty much sat for the next 60 years until 2003, when it was briefly put into running shape. It's now running again in anticipation of the 100th anniversary of the business in September. The AA designation signifies that it's a truck.
It's the commercial grade. It's a heavier frame. This particular one has a worm gear, which is a lower gear ratio, so that when Merritt was pedaling on the back roads, he had more power, to get to where he was going.
Powering the Model AA is a flathead inline 4-cylinder engine with manual transmission.
A vehicle like this there's no synchronous shift transmission. I mean, you have to know when to move that stick at the right RPMs, or you're going to grind it till you find it. And about 8.5 out of 10 times I get it right. And of course, downshifting is a whole nother matter. We usually coast into stop signs, and we look really carefully and kind of keep going.
Part of the fun of owning the Model AA is showing it off.
I mean, everywhere I've gone so far with this, and every person we've met, the minute they look at it, they're smiling. And God forbid you hit the horn. They're ballistic. It's just a throwback, and it's so unique. It's fun for everyone.
The current caretakers of the Ford have no plans to put it back in mothballs.
We will be bringing it out for the enjoyment of our customers and taking it to various events in the coming years.
They might even put it back to work.
Absolutely. It would be fun to take it to various events and set up with a little bit of display so people could enjoy the experience of seeing what it was like when Merritt drove in their yard and opened up the truck.
That's Ride Connecticut. I'm Bud Wilkinson, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Ride Connecticut's YouTube channel.